mic.
Okay, we're recording, we're live, we're broadcasting, we're hitting record, we're doing this. And in a 1 and a 2 and a
3.
Hey everybody, welcome to This Week on Lot. Today is July 1st, 2011, and this is Special Report Super Bowl Night 1. I'm Steve.
I'm Nick.
And I'm Steve.
And we're broadcasting live here at the RV in the Wyoming lot at Phish's 9th festival. Super Bowl style.
I'm Katie.
You're blocking the camera.
And she's blocking the camera, and we're here, and it's all good. And so we're going to take about 10 minutes to tell you guys what's going on out there. Hopefully my monitors aren't too loud. Turn the volume down just a smidge on that one.
Smidge-o.
You got that? Just awesome, thanks, just in case.
Great.
But we came... Volume?
We came,
Yeah,
we
that's
saw,
cool.
we RV'd.
We came, we saw, we RV'd. We rolled in last night about, what, 9:30, guys?
Yep.
About then we were on site, RV parked 9:30ish.
And no traffic.
None
No,
whatsoever.
Zero.
well, the cars looked like they had a bunch of traffic, but for RV it was super easy.
Yeah. I mean, there was a little traffic. The worst we heard was, what, 40 minutes to an hour
Yeah.
to get in, which, relatively speaking, for Phish
That's
festivals
nothing
is
for a
pretty
Phish
much,
festival.
yeah, nothing at all. Maybe some reports today that things were a little tougher getting in.
Major searches I heard even worse than yesterday, but at least for cars. So if you're in an RV and don't look like a wook, you're good to go.
I
In
mean-
a car, they might toss your shit everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, there was definitely reports that RVs were getting hardcore search. I think it was kind of random, whoever you end up getting.
We were on the lucky side of that.
Yeah. Not that we have anything to worry about in the RV, because we're straight. We got plastic cans,
Yeah.
keeping things on the up and up.
We're pros. We know how to make this happen.
That's right. But, unfortunately, there's been some stories, unfortunate things happening out there to people not playing things straight. So,
Biggest thing is just don't be dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, Festival 101. Be
Yeah.
smart. Don't do
Be
anything
smart.
dumb.
Don't be a wook.
Don't be a wook.
but even judging the line we saw came in last night, we kind of went around because we were near the car entrance. We had to go all the way around to get to the RV entrance, which was empty.
Yeah.
But the car entrance didn't look too bad. And when we passed the road we were supposed to turn on, there was still no traffic.
Yeah.
So, I mean, worst case scenario, there could have been backed up to whatever what was that, 14 or 17?
17.
17.
Future 86.
Yeah, I mean, there was nothing going on back there.
That's your tolls at work, people. Your tolls at work. Future 86.
Yeah, it's really like you got off 1786 on a 414 or whatever it was and drove for a while, and there was no signs,
Yeah,
like
nothing.
festival this way, nothing. You're just kind of driving like, I hope I'm going the right way, and then you got to make some turns on some country roads again without signs, and then you just show up there. You're there. Boom.
And normally, like, in that situation, you don't even, I mean, signs are great, but, like, usually there's a huge line, a huge crowd, and there wasn't.
Nope.
Like, we didn't see that many cars at all. We saw a couple bras off to the side of the road that were trying to, I don't know, try to get free tickets.
Yeah, that
or
was the
whatever
weirdest
they
thing
were
we saw
doing.
was that
Yeah.
guys were looking for tickets in the middle of nowhere in the
Yeah.
darkness of night on a road with no lights
Yeah.
when it's not sold out.
Yeah, we'd passed it by the time we realized what the hell they were doing. So,
And then we'd just be like, box office, brah.
yeah.
Yeah, what did we hear? 22,000 tickets sold as of last night.
22 of 60.
Yeah, I
Or
don't
60.
know if that's true or not. We'll see.
I mean, it's my wristband says 3,020.
Mine says 23,000.
Yours says 23,000. All right.
And we were in first.
You're
Mine
in
says
first.
3019.
Okay, so there's no order to the wristband.
Yeah, there's
That's
no
basically
order.
what-
None whatsoever.
is what we're hearing.
But, whatever.
Yeah, it's cool. We all did a quick spin of the grounds last night. The Wyoming is where we're at. Is a not too bad of a hike. 10 minutes.
I'd say about 15 to actually get into where the music is.
Right.
About 10.
Yeah, 10 to the
10
ball,
yeah,
the square ball.
to get in the central area where the Ferris wheel and all the vendors and food and everything is up there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's another couple minutes. Interesting enough, the music venue, we checked it out last night. It's the smallest I've ever seen at any Phish festival. There's a couple trees blocking your way, so if you're somebody that likes to hang out in the back, you're not going to be able to see anybody. Not that it matters.
It reminds me of the second stage at Bonnaroo in that way, that it's it's smaller, it's got some trees lined out, there's no
Yeah. But for
stadium seating or anything. But
Right.
For
yeah.
Phish, it's the closest I've ever seen like the vendors be up on the side of the stages. Like, it's a small area, so
Yeah,
it's gonna
the
be
stage
intimate.
does look real small.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird like that.
It's gonna be intimate. It's gonna be good times, but it's gonna be gonna be small.
And what was nice is I saw tower speaker, towers, speaker towers coming
Yeah.
all the way back to the art installations.
Yeah.
Yep.
In the back of the ground. So if you're in the general vicinity,
You're gonna hear it.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to hear what's going on.
Well, speaking of art installations, did you get to check them out at all? I didn't really. I walked around late night, but didn't pay a whole lot of attention.
We went up in top of the whatever it's called. It wasn't the pre-industrial. It was the whatever the industrial phase was. We climbed up on top of that. There's stairs going up in there.
Oh, right.
There was a couple Spunions up there. Some bras doing an interview or something. I don't know. They had an iPhone on this guy that was totally booked out. That was at maybe 1 in the morning or something.
Mm-hmm.
But it was pretty cool.
Yeah, we spent some time at the gerbil wheel. That was kind of fun.
The gerbil wheel was fun.
The
rocking up in there.
Pinball. The pinball lounge is pretty cool. They got a lot of pinball machines in there. They're all free.
Because we had reports that you had to pay for that shit.
Yeah,
I
some
called Nans on it.
was putting money in there because, first off, I don't know where she got the money, but second off, she shouldn't have been putting it in there. But yeah, they got a bar in there too, so that's pretty cool. All the tables light up and stuff, and they have different 8-ball, 9-ball, whatever. So
sweet. What else? A few other there's a pyramid that's pretty hot. We tweeted some pictures from our Twitter account last night of that. Some big ass balls thrown up there. A lot of people walking around with bouncy suit balls, just chucking them everywhere.
Yep.
Bad for the environment, but fun for the
but
fun as hell.
Fun for the meantime. What else do we have? Glen Close camping seems pretty fucking close,
Very
right?
close.
That's what we hear.
Yeah.
Right on top of it.
Yeah.
Don't know the shower situation over there.
I don't know. There's no shower situation where we are.
Yeah,
That's all I fucking
there's
care
supposed to be
about.
showers over here, but there's not. So we don't know. Even know where the hell to
And
go.
where are you guys at?
But we got an RV, so we're good.
Arkansas.
Apparently, our
Yeah.
bras who are here with us, they're in Arkansas, and they say that there's some pretty sweet showers that look like they're on the inside of shipping containers. You said?
Yeah, they're big shipping containers. There's 5 showers per shipping container.
And how long did it take you guys to get from
5
Arkansas
showers
to Wyoming?
per shipping container.
If you had to guess.
Is that where we're at?
Yeah, we're in
now?
Wyoming right now.
Probably 30 minutes.
30
It
minutes?
was far.
Wow.
30-minute walk
And
to
it was
take a
big
shower.
ass
Arkansas to Wyoming.
You'll need a shower by the time you walk back
Yep.
because you'll be all sweated up.
So
Looking for a ride.
we haven't met anyone in Hawaii yet. I'm curious how people got to Hawaii and the other close, non-Glen
Yeah.
Close camping areas.
Talk to me about that.
Yeah, we don't know.
Okay, we won't.
He was our bra out of the picture here was trying to get into Hawaii when he first rolled in about noon yesterday, and they shut him down, forced him out to Arkansas.
Did they give you a reason?
They said originally that we could get in there, and then they said, no, it's full. They said, no, it's full, and then they wouldn't let us. But basically, they're filling up all the far lots, and then they filled in that last, which is fucked up because they should fill in the closest lot first and then go out, but they were doing it backwards.
So basically, if that was hard to hear on the mic, they're filling up the outer lots first, which we heard from multiple people. So I guess if you're showing up tonight at 6 o'clock, you're going to be rocking the heady camp spot.
That's pretty typical, though.
That's
I really
normal.
feel like so many people come in late, they come in early, they're going to put me right in front of the venue.
No.
And I think, standard rule of thumb is if you come in early,
You
you're
come
going to
in
be
the-
far
you come
away.
In the back, that's standard. If I was gonna,
You think,
schedule
though?
a festival-
That seems counterproductive.
No,
You know?
no, it's not, because
the way
you
they do
start
it.
in the back and then you move them forward. So if you make mistakes, you're making them way in the back, and you're not screwing everybody up in the front.
all right, man.
They did it in Bethel, I noticed, we had different parking
SOP,
paths, so.
standard operating procedure.
Stop.
Yeah. Right. Which is the RV lot in Gen Pop is obviously, it's not that big, and we just kind of no matter.
They did the same thing in RV lot. They started far out and then moved in towards the
That's normal.
the entrance.
Mm,
You don't want to have everybody pass everybody up to go try to find a spot.
good call. Good call.
But yeah, what else?
What else? Did you go to the beer tent, Nick?
We stopped by the beer tent. It was not open.
No.
It's. I'm sure it's open today, but we went up there last night. But I heard there's a shitload of beers.
Cool.
Any
All right.
rumors?
I definitely got to get some foam, personally, being the beer guy that I am.
We drank it at Indio. It's all right. Any rumors on the late night set or anything?
There's a question about rumored late night sets. Nothing that we've heard.
Yeah, no rumors on that. But what do you call
What?
it? The what cheer squad was up and about and going around earlier, so that rumor is completely true. Out of Providence, they're here. They're marching around. I don't know what they're gonna do. Maybe come on stage later. We have no idea.
Yeah.
Yet to be seen.
Beauty of
We don't know what is up to.
Yeah.
Right. We're going to have to do some more investigating. I also want to touch on real quick just the general vibe. There's always a lot of hate on East Coast festivals, a lot of crustiness, a lot of bad shit going down.
True. A lot of bros.
You know,
A lot of
Fest
bros.
8 was very chill, crunchy, you know, clean vibe, good vibe. Everything was
Very.
very nice out there.
Yeah.
A lot of concern coming to the East Coast, and it was going to be,
Just
you know,
a
Whoop
rage
Fest.
fest, yeah.
We did hear stories, though, out in Arkansas and or whatever the fuck they did. Not Wyoming, Arkansas,
was
North
pretty
Dakota, and
chill.
South Dakota.
I feel like it's pretty
We heard reports of that tents were just on top of tents and things were
Yeah.
very clustered. Now,
No,
not in your case. Okay,
No, not at all.
It's good.
so good vibe out there.
It's great
All right,
vibe.
great vibe out there. All right, we got a great vibe out here.
It's night one, really. The music really starts tonight, so how many
Mm.
people really came in? So we'll find out by tomorrow
Yeah.
if this is going to be like Lookout Fest or not.
Yeah,
Like, we'll see. We did see one Spunyan last night walking around barefoot, stumbling everywhere, coming out of the pinball area.
Nick, don't tell them what I was doing,
But
man.
that's it. Well, okay, I saw 2 Spunyans.
Just-
Doesn't take very long
Doesn't
to
take-
dive right in.
That's true, right? It was Thursday night last night, but I felt it was a healthy Thursday night,
Healthy. We had a good time. RV lot was chill. Things were happening, but not out of hand.
not out of hand.
Everyone was just happy to be here and ready to party. So
Right.
They
So
keep
far,
getting
so
hand-
good,
hands
clean.
right.
Everything's going well. The only disappointment I'm going to say, I felt there was going to be at least showers in the RV lot or a little store.
Right.
Since it is so far
Yeah.
from the main area.
Yep.
I
But
expect that
it was it's not here.
We've
So
heard reports of ice delivery and maybe a couple other things delivered. I don't know, but
Yeah, we
the ice
had
delivery
ice.
did not come back.
yeah, it was
We
supposed to be
tried
$6 delivered.
we tried to
it
get them
hasn't
to
come
come
out.
back.
also,
We
how
never saw them
about
again.
how about the highway robbery that is?
Oh, the
RV,
pumping, dude.
Yeah, pumping.
50
Yeah.
effing dollars.
No, it's $100 because
For both.
There's no point in pumping out your gray water
Without getting new-
without
right.
getting new water, because then you can't fill up. You can't use your water because it's going to go right in the gray tank. So it's $100 at Fest 8. It was only 30 grand total.
yeah.
It is $50 to do each. So you're looking at $100, which that's absolute insanity. So
So we're giving big thumbs down.
Yeah.
Big thumbs down.
Thumbs
to
down to the
fucking,
RV
The
dumping
RV on that
treatment.
shit. It's bad news.
yeah,
Weather-wise, really nice last night.
Great.
Got down to about 52. Wish I'd brought a bigger hoodie.
yeah. You can
But
pick one up.
we were all right.
My
I
flat
might.
breezy kept me warm.
Did it?
After
Yeah,
tonight-
sweet.
Or after last night, it's
Um,
supposed to be warmer.
Okay, that's good. During the day, not too bad so far. Stay out of the sun, hydrate. We got a lot of easy ups going on. Hope everyone else
Yeah, we
does.
do.
We've been posting some pictures on the Twitter. Saw some kids in kiddie pools with no water. Some crazy things going on out there.
Splish splash.
Saw some vintage TVs with Super Ball 9 imposed on it. So interesting stuff
What
going
the fuck
on.
does Super Bowl 9 imposed mean?
I don't even know. You'll have to find out in the
Awesome.
recap. But let's see where we're at here. Oh, good. We hit our
That's it.
10-minute mark, kids.
Oh, that's it. I'm
Let
gonna
me,
turn it into a Super Bowl.
Let me hit the music,
Toons
and
is
then
about to turn into a
Balls.
pumpkin. Toons is going to turn into a pumpkin. We got to get out of here.
you know what that means.
Uh-oh.
And 6 Up, we didn't see any in here.
We didn't. We heard early
Yeah.
reports that they were Erware, and we didn't.
We
see
heard
a
they had
single one.
dogs and shit.
I saw-
Yeah,
I
because
saw-
Yeah.
they're all over Arkansas.
Oh yeah, Arkansas is getting.
They're hanging out
effed
with the Wooks,
on the 6
apparently.
Up.
But they're
Jet-
fine.
Jet Pop.
I mean, they're just coming through.
Yeah.
But we did see K9. We did see a ton of cops coming
Wow.
through. They've been
Cool.
up in our grill, like driving up in our
Word.
shit, and then backing up.
Cool.
But they're just like kind of making their.
They're
Yeah,
just keeping
yeah.
the safety.
Awesome.
They're making presents.
But all right, let's get the fuck out of here. We'll be back tomorrow, kids. We
Booyah.
promise.
We'll see you
We'll
tomorrow.
give you the update. We're out. Steve.
Nick.
Steve. ThisWeekOnLot.com. Check it out.
Peace.
Peace.
419 no whoops.
Yes, call us in live reports.
Yeah, leave
419
live reports.
No Wooks is the number. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Foursquare. I'm gonna be the mayor of this bitch. Gonna try for it.
I'm gonna mayor the shit out of this place.
Not gonna happen.
That's why I didn't want you to record.
Why did I put my feet on this couch?
Fuck y'all couch, Steve.
Peace out, guys. I'm killing the stream.
Peace.
It's been
Fucking
good.
Couch turd.
Awesome. Good episode.